Alright. Welcome back to another episode of our Bannerlord Old Realms General playthrough. So we're, where's our guy? This is our General of the Empire, Miss Mercarius. Oh, there's drops? What the hell? I don't know. Some weird thing came up on Twitch saying you can earn drops. I don't know what that would be about though. But anyway, we'll ignore that. Yeah, so the idea of this playthrough is that we want to utilize the Empire troops, but have them sort of heavily buffed. So in terms of our stat line, we're working towards 10 intelligence and going to try to get 275 plus medicine so that we can eventually get plus 80 hit points to all of our troops. And, you know, get some of those like top tier Empire Knights and stuff that can have demigryph mounts and super heavy armor and generally be pretty awesome units. Plus, because we've chosen the Magister, Imperial Magister career, our Empire General, you know, dabbles in a little bit of magic in his spare time. You can get, doesn't really show it in the screen, but you can get these sort of keystones, I think they're called. Might be able to show them in here. Yeah, these power stones. Create a power stone enabling your troop or character. And then you can get like these different ones like this one. 40% magical damage, slows enemies on hit. That would be pretty cool to put on like gunner. If you had a gun line, have them like shooting and slowing down the enemies. This one gives extra 25% movement speed and magical damage. This one gives 40% physical and 40% magical resistance. Seems pretty awesome. 15% damage, physical damage amplification. So yeah, these are all the Law of Light ones. But once we get to tier 4, we can actually unlock the power stones for all of the other laws as well. So you can get like regeneration and different speed boosts and extra damage and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, anyway, so I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like the whole like Magister class, like the Magister class makes the most sense to me because it's the one that boosts your troops the most, and combining that with a 10 intelligence build, so you got maximum hit points on your troops as well, seems like the thing to do. But the whole like being a wizard and Magister thing, I feel like up until now anyway, it's sort of, I don't know, it's felt a bit like, I don't know, too wizardy, I guess. but yeah, anyway, my plan is to like phase out the wizarding and phase in the more generalship. Excuse me. It's been a few days since I played this campaign, so I forgot what I was specifically working on when we last played. But we want to be working on medicine all the time, I guess. Spellcraft, leadership. Oh yeah, I think I was trying to get leadership up to 100. So that we could get extra renown from battles to help us get to tier 4. But yeah, we're still pretty far away from tier 4. But there's a sort of, we've sort of spent the whole first session really just training. We haven't really done anything yet. And yeah, I'm like kind of at that point now where I'm like, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not as sure about the idea of the whole character concept as I was before. But I feel like we've spent all this time training. We haven't actually got to really try it out properly. So I'll try and yeah, push on a bit. But yeah, it's like it would be kind of like more optimal to go back and train more to pump up our leadership probably. I think we just finished collecting all of our companions. So yeah, now would be a good time to be. So we could go, let's say we go and hang out with Elspeth von Draken.
Forgive me for what may seem an abundance of caution, but please keep your...
Well, let me just have a look at this, just make sure we're not losing anything to Empire recruit, outlaws, state troops, outlaws. Yeah, I don't think we really need any of this stuff. Hey Sam, how you going, man? I realized I didn't actually get to, I don't think we actually got to rename any characters after you in the previous campaign. Oh shit. I always do that. Can use that. This is a detailed character creator mod that I use, so you can modify your companions. Make him more of an Empire General looking character. He's actually a former warrior priest. Just bought 2 new Warhammer books, Legend of the Wolf Omnibus and Hell's Last hardcover. Nice. Hey John. There you go, buddy. There we go. You got a proper Empire beard now. Better. Oh, we can't study. You can't study leadership. Crap. I might just go to 125 so that we can get each companion gets 1,000 experience per day. That's pretty cool. Since we're here, we may as well get the free XP. Hedgewitch General, hey Lately. So my roleplay story is that he's an Empire General, but he's also, so he's a nobleman of the Empire, but he's also part of a sorcery club with some other, pampered noblemen that like to dabble in witchcraft in their spare time. Classic Empire nonsense. We partake in some shenanigans in our free time, exactly. They're not quite chaos cultists, but this is how it begins. Is our sorcery actually going up or what? Oh yeah, there we go, 118. Yeah, if we get to 125, it'll, because we've got crap loads of followers of companions now. So if we get to 125, we can just give heaps of experience to all of them all the time, which is pretty cool. Alpha Eagle Eye, our scout, is powering up. Right, so yeah, so we can't actually level up leadership. Annoying. Have a look at this stat line. So our scout's leveling up scouting. That's Alpha Eagle Eye. He's already got 54 scouting. He's getting pretty good. He's got to get up to 125 though. We need our riding up to 100, which we've got already. We need our gun up to 100. But that's not urgent. Yeah, this will be really nice to get. Storyteller just gives 1,000 XP to every party member, every companion, sorry, on a random skill. And medicine's the one we want just to go all the way up. We may as well join the battle, why not? Just gotta try not to get hurt. Excuse me. Yeah, I was originally planning on playing some more Warhammer today first, but maybe playing this later, but I don't know, I couldn't, sort of felt like playing something new. I didn't really want to keep going with the vampire one, and yeah, I couldn't really, couldn't narrow down what I wanted to do, so we'll have I've been planning on playing more of this campaign for a while, so shit, I missed. I'm surprised they're not throwing axes at me. They've been netted. Just threw a grenade in there. I think there's axes about to be coming in. I might just get out of here before I get shot by a rogue spell. Oh yeah, which faction should we join? Or maybe should we join Arkin? We should join. Maybe we could join Cal France. Yeah. Yeah, maybe we should fight first Karl Franz, see if we can hopefully get into some wars against some other Empire factions, and then we can loot like Empire armor as well. Spellcraft 124, nearly there. Alright. I'll drop some more spells. Since
on my command!
Probably regenerated all of our magic by now. 126, 125. Oh, there we go. Our spellcraft's gone up. Probably could have got it faster just running around casting spells myself. Yeah, I'm trying to like get all of our guys trained up in gun. Gotta get out of here. All the battle lines meet. I'm a general, not a frontline fighter. Him in the ankle. Alright, nice. Alright, I think we've
It's been a
done our
while.
duty. This is Elspeth von Draken. So yeah, we'll take Storyteller, so all of our guys get experience every day. A short rifle. All right, so we were to join Reichland. Not really currently at war with anybody, but it's okay. Well, let's go and find somebody from Reichland. And drop by Null on the way past. Right, we'll rehire all of our troops. How much money have we got? Oh, you got heaps of cash, cool. The sinews of war, infinite money. I've got some noblemen there as well that we can upgrade into knights. I better make sure I got heaps of food as well. Yeah, I think I'll just recruit all Empire troops. And yeah, eventually I want to get a really good core of elite knights, maybe demigryph knights. Well, I just realized, how do we upgrade from normal... How do we upgrade our knights from normal knights to demigryph knights? Do we have to provide demigryphs? Because, I don't know, they're pretty hard to come by. Assume that we don't have to provide demigryph knights. That would be ridiculous. All right. Hopefully that's enough. Got to do some more smithing at some point so we can make some more, make some better weapons. We don't have to level up smithing ourselves because we've got a dedicated smith this time. Bit left less wizard, left wizard. We want everyone to have guns, so yeah. We've respec'd all of our wizards so that they don't have any active like offensive spells. They just all use buffs and little charms and things, so that they're not obvious switches, and they're all going to focus on their two-hander, gun, horse riding and stuff. Wizards, all the wizards start off at low levels, so we can train them into whatever we want. So we're basically going to train them all into warriors and just sort of ignore their wizardy skills. Yeah, Empire short rifles are probably the thing we need the most. Alright, I think we're good for now. Trying to get some more short rifles so that we would be set for when some of these guys level up beyond their old rifles. Yeah, everyone's got some kind of two-hander and some kind of rifle. Hey, Eva. Yeah, you missed the start bit, but I was like, I'm kind of wanted to start a new, and kind of wanted to start a new playthrough, but at the same time, it's like this playthrough, like we've basically so far all we've done is like training. We haven't actually gotten to the part of like trying out the actual, class yet. So I thought we should probably actually do that. Right, so I'm going to start off as a mercenary. Wait up, did I actually sign on? I don't think I did. Why did she refuse to accept me? Did you ever do a pure Von Carstein Vampire? Yeah, I think Von Carstein. I tried Von Carstein Vampire, one of my first characters I played, but yeah, I don't really like him. The like flying around, the flying's really weird. It doesn't feel like right. But I mean, I could try it again. The other thing too is like when you play when you play Vampire, and then you have a whole bunch of Vampire companions, and then they all just blast everything with magic. And yeah, wasn't Merc the Half Ogre a vampire? Yeah, Merc the Half Ogre was a vampire. Yeah. We do not need any hired swords. Okay. Damn, he was glorious. Indeed. Right. Maybe I should try and... So they said they don't need any mercenaries. I guess maybe because I'm too high a tier. Maybe I should try and find Karl Franz and see if I can join as a lord. Take my rightful place amongst the lords of Reichland. Good thing about them blasting with magic is that they raise spellcraft way quicker. Yeah, they do get the spellcraft up quick, but it's sort of, I don't know, it doesn't feel, I don't know, it just feels weird in terms of, I don't know.
It's been a while.
All right, we're gonna join. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about doing the von Carstein thing, but maybe doing like the criminal enterprise like thing, but I don't know. I don't know if that would work for it very well, but yeah. Like yeah, being like a vampire criminal overlord or something. Oh man, we got a shitload of troops here to choose from. I'm enjoying this Necrarch playthrough. Roguery is one of the key skills too. Yeah, Necrarchs don't get any extra companions though, do they? I do like the ones where you get extra companions. Inner Circle Griffin Knight, Reichsguard Preceptor. Cool. Inner Circle Demigryph of the Blazing Sun. Look at all these knights we got. It's crazy. Pikeman. Experienced artillery crew. All right, well, we're not going to use... All right, so we got 20 Griffin Initiates. How about we go all cavalry and archers? I don't really want the Lamian Agent, Roguery and Charm. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Can you play as a female Necrarch? I don't know. All right, so we haven't got all of the top tier. Haven't got all the top tier units, but man, I've got a lot of knights. It's crazy. Screw it. We'll just take that. Justicia. Two-handed sword. Let's do 86 swing damage. Mine does 140 swing damage. I'm not trying to like diss the Emperor's sword or anything, but man, it's not even as good as the basic Bretonnian sword that you get. Chuck it on the pile. Welcome to the august company of the defenders of the Empire. Animals drop dead. We don't keep up stocks. What's he want? Empire charges. Six Empire charges. We've already got 6 Empire charges? No. Is the nearest horse town? There's a horse town. The horse town. Hey, Ultimate Victrix, welcome. Oh, there's a horse town right here. Empire charges 3. Actually, this one feeds into OLDWORLD, doesn't it? So they probably got more in there. Who the hell is this guy? No. Nice. Imagine Karl Franz must like us more now. Renown and influence for each issue solved. Influence gained from battles. Probably influence gained from battles is going to help us the most, isn't it? Hey. But yeah, I kind of want to start a new... playthrough just because I'm addicted to starting new playthroughs, basically. But yeah, I want to try and get a bit further in this one first. But yeah, but I definitely am already on the prowl for a new campaign idea. No charger. I might buy myself a Palmation because, you know, I deserve it. I've earned it through my my glorious victories of the Empire. Not that there've really been any yet, but you know, my glorious future Empire victories. All right, so I think we're not actually at war with anybody. What lore did you use? Lore of magic, lore of light. But I'm not really that into. We're not really that into magic and stuff. Might actually do some shopping while we're traveling around, so we can get our guys looking a little bit more appropriate. No, there's no real. Empire Lord helm. I love these helms. It's like my favorite Empire helm. Is it time? I think maybe it is time. Right, yeah, so we're not really at war with anybody serious at the moment, I don't think. No, but I'm hoping we'll go to war with one of the Empire factions, and then we can make war upon them. So yeah, some kind of vampire lore could be good. Vampire one could be. I mean, I feel like elves. I feel like the elves are the best. Like because the elves sort of came out last. Their factions and their classes are kind of like the most developed. But at the same time, they're just they're elves. I don't know. I just don't really get into them as much. Demigryph horse armor. Yeah, no, there's nothing we really need. Necroc Dommy Mommy of Magic. Yeah, we can maybe do the female Necroc thing, but actually roleplay as a Lamian. Although I feel like the Von Carstein would probably be more closer to a Lamian than Necroc. I just want some of that pimp Empire Halberdier armor. Not very good, but it's really looks really cool. All right, how about we just go and kill some random beastmen? Why are these guys forming an army? Like we're not at war with anyone. Where are they going? I mean, we're at war with technically we're at war with these factions, but these are all just random minor factions. Could go Blood Knight and be a melee monster infiltrating one faction or another. I haven't played Waywatcher. I started playing Waywatcher, but yeah, I didn't get into it that much. I didn't really like get into the whole idea of being like super archer that much. Avast von Eisenberg gained a level. Huzzah. Still got he's got his 2 points in guns, so I think we'll just keep powering up something. Gotta make us those hammers. Oh, here we go. There's an 80 man party of beastmen. Now, the whole point of this, so if we just put this in. So we don't really have that many of any one particular type of knight. Yeah, see, I can put power stones on these guys, but I've only got, what's my maximum wins magic? Maximum wins magic 67. Fuck, that's pathetic, isn't it? Considering I'm a Magister, you'd think I'd be able to get more magic than that. No. Yeah, so we've got power stones, reserve less wins. We've got power stones for all the different laws of magic. So yeah, so basically this is kind of like the main point of this whole playthrough really, is so that we can be a super elite general by buffing our troops to crazy levels. So we can get this guy who's an inner circle blazing sun demigryph knight. He's got 270 all skills, he's tier 9, he's got 190 base health, and he's got, you know, really good armor as well. And then we can take that guy, and then we can also give him like extra damage, plus 50% speed and 50% physical resistance. That's pretty good for a knight. He'll just be zooming around. HP regen. Yeah, this one 40% magical damage and slows enemies on hit. I reckon that one will be really good for a gun line. But the thing is, like, it's one power stone for each class of unit. So we need, like, you know, we need a heap of all one type of knight. Otherwise I have to put separate power stones on each different one. That's, yeah, it's kind of rough. But yeah, I might put this one speed and physical resistance on our demigryph knight. So now my maximum is only 30.
We will trample your... Under my orders!
Okay. Let's see very well.
Out to me!
Alright, I'm gonna gun line back there. Actually, oh shit, I just realized we're gonna put our knights behind the gun line. Actually, no, that's fine, yeah. The gun line can just shoot sideways.
Move out! Out to me! Move out! Move out!
See if we can just sort of chill here and shoot them as they walk past.
Marching order! Marching order!
Oh, whoop.
Marching order!
All right, here we go. Big net. Right in front of our gun line. All right.
Upon the Emperor! Ha!
There's our super fast demigryph knight. Whoa. There's a demigryph knight. This one's the fast one. This one's the Knight of the Blazing Sun, super fast one, I believe. I think this one's the Reichsguard. Actually, I can't tell the difference. Yeah, they get recharged. You get recharged through your class ability, but we want to. The main thing we need is like maximum winds of magic, so that we can get more. So that we can get more power stones from more different classes of units. Blazing Sun is black and gold. Yes. Oh yeah. I know that Blazing Sun are black and gold, but which one of those two knights was black and gold? Because neither of them looked black and gold to me. But the one with the blue and white demigryph, I mean, his barding looked more obviously not blue and gold, black and gold. But the other one was not black and gold either. It was like burgundy and gold. Wait till this mod gets steam tanks. Yeah, that'll be cool. Yeah, I didn't. I'm pretty sure I've only got 2 demigryph knights. Got one inner circle. Oh yeah, it was the one. It was the one with the red and white. The Preceptor one was the blue one, yeah. So yeah, I think it was maybe a different, not this armor set, but or whatever. I don't know. Actually, yeah, it was weird. They looked like they were both in the same kind of armor. It was like this kind of looking armor, but darker. But yeah, I guess it was just the light or whatever. But yeah. And XP now, what do you want to go for? Gunpowder? Probably not. Steward. Leadership. I think leadership is the most urgent. So, So can I upgrade to this without having to give a wall mount or anything? Pretty cool. I think I want to upgrade these guys. I'm just going to let them do their thing. Yeah, I just want to get really tough demigryph mounts. No, demigryph knights. It's kind of annoying how witch hunters are the only roguery companions you can get though. Might just F1, F3 it to let everyone have at it. I'll just put a physical resist buff on my knights. Actually, I can't. I think I'm capped on. I think I'm capped on two-hander, so I may as well just. Zero casualties. Nice. Yeah. Now, Necromancer Crime Lord wouldn't really work, would it? Musion Crime Lord. Musion Knight Crime Lord. Yeah, Musion Knight Crime Lord could be pretty cool, actually. They get shitloads of companions as well, but they don't get them until tier 4, which is kind of annoying. I think that's one thing, one problem with this mod, like, everything's a little bit too, like, end, like, weighted, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta, like, you have to get a tier 4 for everything to kind of kick off, and so it's sort of like, yeah, it kind of encourages you to, like, power level to tier 4, but then, like, the early game is kind of, is fun, you don't really want to, like, rush over it, in my opinion. How's a vast going? Lucian Knight leads underground rebellion against Lewin and the lady. Yeah, I wanted to do like a damsel bandit playthrough. I started one like as with her as a like kind of a cross between Rapance and Robin Hood kind of vibe, but I don't know, it just didn't really stick. Hey, Cogmonkey. So should we try and make some more? I was trying to make some these bad boys, but no joy. Hey, Sam. Oh, you're saying hi to someone else? Never mind. Awkward. Wonder if we should try to, we could try to level up. try to level up our blacksmithing by just nothing. It's always a good one. Where are we? This tier 6, yeah, this is full tier 6 Galmaraz. So it's not very good for, like, it's not very good for using, but it's good because it's really expensive, basically, and higher tier. The other thing is, if I actually accidentally make a legendary one, then I'll be sad because it's like a shit weapon. Okay, now these are not very good weapons, but they should be good for experience for this guy to smelt. Yeah, he got like 17 points of blacksmithing just then. Well, I think so far the best campaign has been the one that was Iron Price, Bandit, and Religious only Wolf, Renegade Wolf Priest. And I think that was because I think that was a combination of the Bandit only and the Iron Price making it like actually kind of quite hard, not too hard, but just hard enough to like do everything, you know. You have to like go around, it's actually kind of an adventure just trying to get weapons and food and stuff, you know. So that was kind of cool. And also I think the Wolf Priest theme kind of goes really well with the Iron Price thing, but I don't know if we can use that as inspiration for a new idea to try and be as good as that one. But I feel like that one has been the most fun overall so far. Apart from, well, I mean, like the first time when we played the very first Chaos campaign, when we were just going around trying to recruit Chaos stuff, and I think that was fun just because it was like basically my first time ever playing the mod at all. But like once you're familiar with the mod, you know, like discounting the whole newness thing. The Iron Repentant idea. The Iron Repentant idea is basically the same as the Wolf Priest one, except for with no shoes and Warrior Priest of Sigmar instead of Ulrich, yeah? And no mounts. Which Mercy character would be the strongest? I know they're all named Mercy, aren't they? Oh shit. You can actually make him now. Okay. We need to get a different handle. Masterwork. Hells yeah. Okay. What should we call it? The Hammer of Command. Boom. Hammer of Command. The bonk hammer is what it's called, yeah. 146 swing damage, 92 swing speed. This thing's pretty beastie. Bonk Maraz, indeed. No shoes, no bow or crossbow, no mounts. But it would be so, we would just fucking die all the time though. It would be pretty fun though. And no magic as well, right? It was like no shoes, no bows, no crossbows, no mounts, and no magic. Except for prayers. I assume we can have priests of Shalia and warrior priests. Is it the most efficient way to spam a weapon type, then use one guy to smelt them all? If you want to power level one character, then yeah, you use your other characters to make stuff and then smelt it with the one character, yeah. You can do prayers and miracles, but no laws of magic. Excuse me. All right. Well, how about we'll do a poll? We'll do a poll. We'll come up with 4 different ideas, or we'll come up with 3 ideas. We can do the keep playing this campaign can be one of the ideas. We'll have like 3. Yeah, we'll have like 3. It's gonna be a flagellant. Yeah, that's right. Basically gonna be a flagellant. What was I gonna say? Yeah. Basically, we'll do this. Oh yeah, we could do it like as well because there's if you want to do that one, you can do you do it like you can only use religious. You can only use religious troops. And people that you've captured, but once you get the perk that allows you to count normal Empire troops as religious troops, then you can recruit all Empire troops after that, or something like that. Oh yeah, so is it no shoes, no bow and crossbow, and no mount for just me, or for everyone for the entire warband? Or for all the companions?
We will trouble. I'm not kill them all! Yeah!
Why is my Demigryph Knight not going faster? Hey, we've got 3 Demigryph Knights now. Oh yeah, this one's he's going faster. This one here. The weapon charge up. It's cool having all these wizards that just like charge up our dudes. It's really short range. Oh yeah, you felt that. This is Star Wars, yeah, that's it. I forgot to sell my companion, my captives. Stanislaus, the light wizard. I'll give him another point in gun. Order of the Iron Repentant, self-found, smithing allowed from self-found items. Deserters, bandits, Norskins only. No horses for either you or companions. No shoes for you or companions. Deserters, bandits, Norskins. I don't know if we should allow Norskins. How does the Norskins come into it? They've all got the Norskins all have like chaos symbols and shit all over them. No bows, crossbows, or firearms for me only. No mage companions. Oh, it's so painful to not like get the gunpowder because the gunpowder you get +1 discipline from the gunpowder point. But I suppose we can cheese the medicine. That kind of makes up for it. No, not really. It's a stat point though. It's a really hard one with stats though, because it's like if you're going to be on foot, And if you're going to be on foot and just like with no guns and no horse and all that shit, then you basically want to have like 10. You want to have 10 endurance and mass athletics so that you can just, you know, be a Chad. But then that means if you go for 10 endurance, like you basically just can't get any other skills. Like all your other everything else is just shit. Anyway, okay, so what is it called? The Order of the Iron Repentant. So the Order of the Iron Repentant is the no shoes, no magic. No rules, make it up as you go along. That's always a good one. Plus 3% recruitment rate of prisoners. 4+ prisoners. I don't really care about prisoners, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Healing rate when morale is above 70. Yeah, I think that's good. See, I feel like the +1 relationship with a random noble is better than notable, but I like the 15% healing rate. Yeah, I'm giving them all more ramming speed on their horses. Control or vigor? I guess vigor. They don't use any control. Vampire Hunters campaign must use gunpowder units or infantry. Minimum use of magic, as the Inquisition is disgusted by sorcery. Must have witch hunters and warrior priests to keep the purity high. Nice. Lamian Sisterhood for the win. Yeah, I think a Lamian Sisterhood sounds kind of cool. But yeah, I kind of keep wanting to do like a witch hunter kind of campaign, but yeah, I never really seem to get it going. There you will, Spoil. I was thinking maybe like some sort of companion only campaign could be fun as well. Like maybe like, you know, the witch hunter thing, but companion only. But I don't know. I kind of tend to be mostly companion only most of the time anyway. Maybe horse. Trying to get them all like really good Bretonian thoroughbred horses that just smash when they run people over. So they can get experience from just smashing people with their horses. I love Storyteller. It's such a cool skill. Companion only Vampire Hunters, yeah. Or maybe like companion only until you get to tier 4, and then you can only use like retinue or whatever feeds into retinue. Elite Vampire Hunters acting as hired swords, yeah. Time for this nonsense. Oh yeah, I just watched Napoleon on Apple TV. It was pretty good. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I like the uniforms. They look cool. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool if it was a bit more like about the military campaigns and stuff, and a bit less about his relationship with Josephine, but I don't know, there was some pretty good battle scenes and stuff, I guess. Visual treat but historical bilge. Yeah. And I thought it was sort of also a bit like I thought Joaquin Phoenix's did a like really interesting portrayal of Napoleon. Like it was pretty, like I thought as an actor, like I thought he did a pretty cool job of like making him an interesting character and everything. But you know, I don't know, he didn't really
We will
he didn't really look like Napoleon very much, or or anything.
under my command.
I wasn't really believing the Napoleonists that much, but I thought it was cool. He's the Joker. He was pretty cool in the Joker, that's true. These knights are great. They just run over everything. All right, so we need 4 options. So, well, I guess we've got 3 options. So, we've got keep playing. We got keep playing this campaign. We've got the Order of the Iron Repentant No Shoes campaign. We've got the Vampire. I feel like the Vampire Hunters and the Lamian Sisterhood both need to be developed a little bit more. Like all we've got really so far is like the name of it as options. But yeah, so. I think with the Lamian Sisterhood one, I wanted to do like Lamian Sisterhood crime lords kind of a thing. But the thing is, we need witch hunters to be able to take over alleyways because we can't. Otherwise, we can't fucking do it. You know, unless we could like put a point into all of their rogueries and then just wait until and get 125 sorcery and wait until they get it up. They're thralls, yeah. Yeah, we can rename them thralls. And yeah, so the Witch Hunter one, like, it'd be more like, yeah, I don't know. Every time I've tried doing Witch Hunter a few times, and it just doesn't seem to ever be very good.
Under my command.
Well, I was sort of thinking more like that, no undead, maybe for the vampires, because they're Lamians, right? So they infiltrate human society and stuff. So they don't use any undead troops. Like no undead troops, no necromancers, just all kind of like, you know. Just all humans, basically, I was thinking. Humans and vampires. There's no male Lamians, is there? They're all female. They're male agents, but there's no male Lamian vampires though, right? Fuck. I was trying to lead him and then he stopped running. There are male army vampires. Okay. It's very rare, but it does occur occasionally. Very rare. Okay, so there's no male vampires basically, apart from that one time that somehow the stars aligned and there was a male one. Oh, here we go, demigryphs. Yeah. So there's like this exploit you can do where if you upgrade a bunch of stuff above the amount of prestige you got, then you like cancel it, and but it's too late, it already did it. So I think we already got all our upgrades on all these guys, but we didn't actually spend any points.
We will trample your... Under my orders! Forsake...
Yeah, like that's not, but like I'm not really like a exception make the rule kind of guy. Like that kind of annoys me, like especially like when you like in like if you have like a Dungeons and Dragons party and it's like, you know, or you're playing like Warhammer like fantasy roleplay or whatever, and you like, you know, you want to make your Lamian vampire the one of the fucking 3 male vampires or whatever. It's like I don't know, it's just I don't know, it just annoys me. It's kind of the same as with the whole like you know, rune golems for a Warhammer thing. It's like, sure, they exist, but you never really see them. So like, how does it like enhance the, you know, how does it enhance the kind of representation of the dwarfs by having something that you would never normally see? Like when, you know what I mean? Like when the whole identity of the Lamian Sisterhood is female vampires, like how does it help like making a fucking male vampire character? You know what I mean? I don't know, it just sort of annoys me. know if I should. I don't know, maybe I should start phasing out all of our non-cavalry. We can get more knights. There's some castles. God damn, there's a castle. Oh, here we go. All right, I'm gonna get rid of the ranged cav, apart from our companions, and we get rid of the infantry. Cool. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I mean, I don't know. I guess if it's done well, like sometimes it's nice. Like if you have like, yeah, you have like an established lore and then you have a character that's like an exception to the rule or whatever. Like sometimes if it's done well, it can be okay, but I don't know. I feel like when people like just feel like everything has to be an exception to the rule all the time, it's like, it kind of wrecks the, not wrecks it, but it's like, I don't know, the whole thing, like, because like genre fiction is like basically just made up shit, right? And the whole thing that makes it like good is it being like internally consistent and like kind of reinforcing the world with stuff. Whereas like if you try and just make everything exceptions all the time instead of, whereas you can just make characters within the framework of the established lore and then build them out more, some other interesting way without like conflicting with the like actual law, is my feeling. What the fuck? Altdorf got taken out by... Altdorf has been taken over by heretics. We need to rush there immediately. Fight back the heretics. Evil dwarf, yeah. But anyway, so Lamian vampires. Yeah, I'm thinking like I don't like no undead units, because it's all about like hiding in amongst the humans kind of thing. And like yeah, Lamian vampire sister criminal underground. Or something. Do either of the, I don't know if anyone's got the manual up, but yeah, do any of the vampires get extra companions? Because I feel like having lots of companions is fun. The only troops the Lamians use are the Black Guard of the Silver Pinnacle. Well, I'm kind of proposing we be like a, kind of like criminal, like get Lamian Sisterhood gangsters kind of thing. So they're not going to be the, they're not going to be using the like super elite troops or anything. Sisters of the Holy Vein, like because they put holes in the veins when they drink the blood. Very clever. Is this Volgan? Yeah. Need some more knights from somewhere.
You best back off. Scores.
Oh, I'll just quickly upgrade. I want those guys. I want those guys. Alright. Yeah, I don't think the Black Guard or the Silver Pinnacle are at all relevant to this story idea either, but thanks for the anecdote. No, the vampires get much in the way of additional companions. Yeah, yeah, you go Mercenary. You have to get to, if you go Mercenary, you got to get to tier 4 to convert to Vampirism though, right? Oh, actually, that could be pretty cool. Like, becoming a vampire. That could be the whole, like, strategy. The whole, you know, becoming a vampire could be the whole, like, mission. It tells you in the manual what you have to do it, I'm pretty sure. Nah, Merc was already started off as a vampire, I'm pretty sure. Von Carsteins get +5 companions. Okay, that's not bad. I feel like Von Carstein is the closest to the Lamian Sisterhood idea. Impressing the sisterhood to embrace you. Yeah, so basically our character is like a female kind of gang boss, and the Lamians want to get more influence in the criminal underworld of the Empire cities and stuff. So basically they made a deal with you that if you can, you know, take over enough cities and raise your clans, you know, rank high enough or whatever, then they'll give you the blood kiss. I feel like that could be pretty cool. And also give us like a clear kind of goal, I guess, to get to tier 4 or whatever you need to do. Bro, fucking stop talking about male fucking sisters or male Lamians. I don't care about male Lamians. Distracting. You're distracting from the purpose. Yes, I know that you like talking about the law, but I want to talk. I want to bend your savant brain to my purposes to make it work for me. So you'd be starting as Von Carstein or as a human merc? Well, yeah, those are two options. Yeah, I feel like the Von Carstein one would be more Lamian vampire-y because we'd actually be vampires. But the starting off as a human merc one could be more make it like you're an old hag, and once you become a vampire you edit your character to look youthful. Yeah, that's a cool idea. Let me find the manual. Yeah, so as a mercenary... Yeah, as a mercenary, you don't really have... There's nothing... wait, sorry, I'll bring up some... Excuse me. So as a mercenary, I don't know. The mercenary doesn't really get anything like vampire-y though. Does anyone actually, when you convert into a vampire, do you take on the new... Actually, we should just look it up, find it out. There's a lot of references. Oh, here we go. Blood Kiss. Career changes. Any human character, not an elf, who has a mercenary or necromancer career can receive the Blood Kiss. The Blood Kiss is a mechanic to turn a human into a vampire. This action is irreversible. Once they receive, they must be clan tier 4 and serve a vampire faction. Speak to the vampire faction leader. Manfred von Carstein to become a von Carstein. Wallace Harkon to become a Blood Knight. Zacharias of the Ever Living of the Scribes of the Grimoire Necronium to become a Necrarch. Alright, cool. But that means also you gotta get to tier 4 before Manfred dies. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like with the whole Lamian thing, it kind of doesn't really make sense from a role-playing perspective to start off as a human and then get turned into a Lamian by Manfred. Whereas if we just start off as a Sylvanian merc, we can vampire, we can just kind of like, you know, pretend to be Lamian. So that might be the better option. Also, yeah, I feel like Merc doesn't really none of the perks in Merc really kind of go that well with Vampire-y. Yeah, so just go Von Carstein to start with. Player transforms into a fog, which is impossible to catch and can fly in every direction. Last 5 seconds, yeah. Party size, winds of magic. Yeah, I just hate the mist form. It just feels really janky and shit. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just I hadn't learned to use it very well as well, so yeah. Increased magical spell damage, blah blah. Mist form scales with spellcraft. Increased positive relations gain. Yeah, increased positive relations gain is pretty cool for leveling up charm. Killing blows to the head replenish 3 winds of magic. That's pretty cool. Misformed scales with roguery, so it kind of gives us a reason to have roguery. Yeah, get companion limit increased by 5. That's pretty cool. Mist form is very OP if you abuse it with magic, since spell damage charges it and you can cycle between being immune to damage and full healing while your spells cool down. Yeah, it sounds pretty cool. Yeah, party size of undead troops gain 25% ward save. All buffs are propagated. What? All buffs are propagated while in mist form. What does propagated mean? As in they propagate onto people around you, or what? Does anyone know what that means? All buffs are propagated while remaining in mist form. I'm not really sure. As in, like, plus 20% swing speed, the buffs are active after mist form? What? Yeah, I know it's confusing. All right, so yeah, so I was sort of thinking, so we're like, so yeah, so we're gonna be like a vampiress with a bunch of thralls that run gangs for us. Would be the go. And then we go around and manage all of our gangs. Duration increases for each point in athletics. So what sort of skills would you go for? Athletics, spellcraft. It's kind of annoying how you have to like do spellcraft, but you can't do gun. Well, you can do gun, but it's like meh. Hmm. Max athletics. See the thing, you kind of want to go charm though as well. So yeah, it's hard with the stat points. It's like, because if you're gonna go like as a melee dude, then you want to go max endurance. But yeah. All right, so we got Lamian Vampire Gang Boss, I guess, basically. And then we got the, what was it, the Brotherhood of the Iron Repentant. And then, what was the other one? Witch Hunters. Actually, I'll just bring up this again for a second. Yeah, I feel like the Witch Hunter one is like, I don't know, it just never really... Where is the Witch Hunter one? Yeah, I feel like Witch Hunter is really a gun class, but... So yeah, I feel like if you're gonna go Witch Hunter, if you're gonna go guns, you really want to have a bunch of light wizards fucking rooting everybody so that they don't overrun you, so you can actually shoot them. And so I kind of almost feel like it's better to go Merc. Yeah, go Merc and learn Law of Light, so you can, you know, stop people from overrunning your gun lines. But yeah, so what was the vampire hunter idea? How would we hunt vampires? Sorry for anyone who's like super interested in this general playthrough, which is basically on pause while I'm trying to figure out how to, another different campaign to play. Yeah, light stop is so much bigger, yeah. But how do we hunt the vampires? Just fight wars against the vampires? Vampire Wars. Lore of Metal with the final transmutation is like you need to have like 150 spellcraft for that, or 200 or some shit, don't you? So like if you go, unless you go Magister, so you can just like get the Lord to level you up. Takes a while to get up there. Hmm. Yeah, I feel like the witch hunter idea, it's not really, I don't know, not really fully there. Need more. The Bretonian Musion Knight, like crime boss idea. Kind of annoying with Musion how you can only hire ill-fated knight companions in one place in Musion, and like half the time they don't even have any there anyway. So it's like really hard to get it. No one's ever actually hired an ill-fated knight companion to confirm whether they've actually got roguery, have they? But they probably don't have it anyway. Yeah, no, I think it's a good idea. It's not like, but it's not enough of an, like, we need more, need to flesh it out more, you know? But yeah, I think from my experience with guns so far, I feel like, yeah, guns definitely are more fun when you've got Lore of Light or a bunch of wizards just rooting everything, which is kind of what we've got in this party right now.
Under my
Nice. Good charge. Ooh. I'd love to play a melee character that can actually fight as well. I mean, it's kind of been cool playing this like general kind of guy, but it'd be nice to just be able to pound people as well. Fallen Knight has no roguery, just confirmed. Oh, thanks a lot, Grey Lotus. Yeah, it's weird. There's like no roguery companions in the entire game apart from the Witch Hunter, as far as I can tell, which is seems a bit whack, but it's fine. This means there's going to be a lot of corrupted Witch Hunters in a lot of my playthroughs. Oh, it's alright. Thanks for the great letters. I believe you. Mercenary, the Lamian agent, yeah. Alright, well, maybe we could, well, yeah, fuck it. I don't know, so I'll start a poll. We'll do, new campaign. Lamian. Lamian Gangster Sisterhood. What else do we have? Order of the Iron Repentant. I would say Iron Repentant Warrior Priest. Keep playing this Empire General. Or... yeah, I think that, I don't know, I feel like the Bretonian, the Musion Knight Gangster idea also needs a lot more fleshing out. I've got no... I'm not really imagining it, you know? What other classes are there? Should we just do a 3? We'll just go with 3, so we don't stick. We're not here all night. Well, we might be here all night if we're going to keep going with the Empire General. Okay, so if you want to vote, you can vote. So we want to keep going with this Empire General campaign, or we want to explore this Lamian Gangster Sisterhood idea, or the Iron Repentant Warrior Priest idea. These are all options. If anyone's got a preference, you can chuck a vote in there. I'll put up a poll on Twitch as well, in case anyone's interested. All right. Well, yeah, I'm not sure if many people like have a preference, but yeah, if but yeah, if you do have a preference, you can vote now. But yeah, basically the idea is the two idea. Well, one idea is continue with this current playthrough of the Empire General. One idea is the Lamian Gangster Sisterhood. Basically, we'll start off as a vampire, and we'll be trying to run a bunch of different crime syndicates around the Empire. Basically, we're gonna go with like no vampire troops, just all human, probably all bandit troops mainly. And then Iron Warrior Repentant Priest is another like all bandit type idea. We basically go around with like heavy restrictions of just being like melee, basically foot melee, which could be kind of fun. I went Lamian as well because I never tried the Von Carstein class. That's a good call. So far there's like 0% voting for keep playing the Empire General. All right. Well, maybe we better start thinking more about these ideas. So the Lamian Gangster Sisterhood one. Yeah, maybe we'll like not be focused on armies and stuff like that. Although it would be kind of cool to take over a castle or something at some point, maybe. But we'll focus on trying to get our criminal enterprises up and running. Get a few thralls working for us. There's a few votes for the Iron Repentant Warrior Priest. I wouldn't mind swinging a hammer around, for sure. I could go for some hammer swinging. Yeah, I think eventually taking over a town would be cool. But yeah, if I feel like more like operating in secret, you know, beneath the surface of the empire would be pretty cool. How about a guy who thinks he's an Elector Count, but he's more a Don Quixote, running around fighting the Empire's enemies with less than optimal equipment? That's cool. Sorry, I only just saw that. Alright. Looks like it's going to be Lamian Sisterhood. Lamian Gangster Sisterhood. Hey, Ava. Avalin, Envoy of the Sisterhood, is ready to serve. Thanks, Ava. Appreciate the support, man. Put you on the roll of glory here. Alright. Let's alright, looks like we're gonna start this vampire thing. So yeah, so what rules are we gonna have? So I feel like I wanna pretty clearly be like no undead troops. Yeah, I was gonna go bandit troops only, or yeah, maybe I don't know. Yeah, maybe we were bandit only. Heroes only is cool too. Yeah. The thing is, we can't run alleyways with heroes only though. But bandits only kind of makes it like, yeah, I don't know. See, the thing is, if you go bandit only, it kind of, limits you to be not really be able to do end game too much because they're shit. Because the bandits are real shit. But yeah, I don't know. It's my oh wait, you gotta go to the end. Yeah. At least they didn't look so horrendous. I don't know, I guess she doesn't look too horrendous. She looks a little bit horrendous. Yeah, it's probably like the oh, it's got a scar on her cheek. Probably like the least horrendous. But yeah, but we want to be like gangsters, so like we want to do lots of raiding and stuff. Yeah, I feel like we should go self-found again. That's pretty fun. So yeah, maybe because we're like criminals, no one will sell us stuff or something. I don't know. It just seems too like easy if you don't go self-found. Like it kind of, yeah. Or like, I don't know, just yeah, it's not as fun somehow. If Lamian's drawing so much attention that she's banned from the shops, then she's done messed up. Yeah, I guess so. The whole iron price thing doesn't really work for the Lamians, does it? But iron price is so much more fun though. Because it's just, the thing is like, if you don't do iron price, or for me anyway, if I don't do iron price, then I just end up fucking spending all my time shopping, like just making infinite money and just shopping and shit. Just going from like shop to shop, just finding all the best armor and stuff, you know. But yeah, so I'm not really sure how to limit that, and other than just, you know, making an iron price where you can't buy stuff. Maybe it's just an honor. Maybe it's just an honor thing. Just it's just the iron price. Maybe she's just you know, it's the iron price because she just like, you know, she just refuses to pay for anything because everything should be stolen. She's a master thief kind of thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like if she has to pay for something, it means that she was too inept to be able to steal it. Yeah, I feel like that works. So should we call her a Lamian bandit queen, perhaps? Lamian gangster queen? Is there a Lamian symbol? Oh yeah. I don't know what we're gonna do about that. Um, how about just Lamian Sisterhood? But then it sort of makes you think it's all female, where we're probably going to have mostly male witch hunters, actually. Lamian Gangster Queen, how about that? Let me just fix this up a little bit. Sorry, I'm having trouble with my thing here. Get there. Black and yellowy orangey. Yeah, that's it, yeah. You're looking at a web page? I thought you were looking I thought you were looking at the guide. Oh, you mean as in you're not looking at the thing, yeah. Indeed. All right. Yeah, I'm just trying to set up the new stream. Sorry, it won't be a sec. All right, Lamian Vampire Gangster Queen. Yeah, I don't think we have the option to make that, to use that as our symbol. That's right. We can use something else that's like our personal heraldry or whatever. So it doesn't need to be, you know, a Lamian symbol. All right, folks, we'll, excuse me, we'll, transfer over to a new stream so it'll be the one, you know, vampire stream. And, yeah, so click on that link, go over to the new stream, and we'll continue discussing over there. All right. Here we are in transfer over from this one.